What's up? Ha, 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 ha. This thing hurts my face, dude. What are you doing? Welcome back. I'm Professor Horn, and this is
Coach Groves.
Coach Groves. Why did you just bow to them?
I don't know. Just felt right.
Oh my gosh!
It just felt right.
Hey,
How do I PowerPoint? This is PowerPoint. Okay, thanks.
Yes. All right. Welcome to
the Taj Mahal.
Very good. Where do you think we are? We're going to be learning about, guess it, multiple choice. He thinks it's Mesopotamia, Egypt, the USA, America, China. And if you think it is, India. Let's hear you.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, yeah, Taj Mahal. Tell us a little bit about the Taj Mahal. What do you think?
One of the most famous places in the world, and probably, Coach, the first place you think of when we're looking at ancient India.
Let me tell you, watch this. The Taj Mahal right here, this is what love gets you. Real love. Yes, it does. Go look the story up. This is a love story. Yes, the man was in so much love. Anyways, that's not actually where we're going to start. We're just showing this off.
Just showing it off?
It's true, yeah. The man loved her so much.
So there's a word. You know what's so funny to me, Coach, is when people, we were playing a game the other day, and I asked what country did they think was the coldest in the world, and somebody said Antarctica.
Antarctica?
Country.
The country of Antarctica?
And then the next person said Alaska.
Alaska. And then Alaska, the coldest country in the world?
No.
Come on. What did you tell them? Did you tell them?
I told them my guess was Norway, Sweden.
Russia.
Sweden.
All right.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but
I don't know.
You got to know your continents. And India is so big. It's so huge. It's considered this word here to be a subcontinent.
Yes, not continent, but sub.
That's right.
So, all right, I'm going to read it real quick to you. It says this: a large land mass that is part of a continent, but is considered either geographically or politically as an independent entity. Here's what's weird. I've never heard of any other subcontinents, Coach.
Nope.
You know of any others? There you go. I don't know why they did that to us, but there you go. Subcontinent of India. Let's look at it. Check it out. They're so in love with being a subcontinent. What are we looking at? This is the cover of something. You have any idea? This is a brochure. They want you to come visit. Look, down here's a little advertisement.
Got
maps. What does it say? Calcutta and Bombay. Oh, yeah. Let's go there. You want to go there?
Let's
Taj Mahal. Let's keep going.
Delhi.
Boom. All right. Check it out. What are you looking at, Coach?
I'm
Alaska,
looking
right?
at a political map that is going to deal with languages of India.
Languages of India. All right. So check. Here's India, the
subcontinent.
Come on.
Remix continent.
Wiki. I like it. Right up here, you have big old mountains, the Himalaya Mountains, Nepal and Bhutan. They're up here. You have a river over here, the Indus River. So this will be the northern border of India. It divides it. Here's India over here. Let's check out some more here.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes. So,
wait a minute. So if that's India, what body of water might this be?
What might it be? Is it? Can you tell us? Is it the Indian Ocean? Yes, there we go. Indian Ocean. There we go. All right. So, all right. India. All right. There's the Earths. What would be right here then? What do y'all think? That would be China. We'll talk about that next. In the mountains. We call this sometimes called South Asia. Got South Asia. We've got Southeast Asia. And we have East Asia over here. So we're talking about South Asia or India, the subcontinent.
Man,
we just got two over there.
Asia is huge.
Yeah, yes, it is over there. All right, what would this been over here? Saudi Arabia, Iraq. This is where Mesopotamia would have been, way over here. And we come over here to India. All right, let's keep going, Coach.
Keep it rolling. All right, Coach.
All right, monsoons. Yes. All right, so the thing you're going to get confused with, you're going to think a monsoon is everybody's going to think it's rain and it's water. Well, it happens. Yes, it does bring rain at a certain time, but notice it. It's seasonal winds. Remember that, seasonal winds. So they'll have like a season. Name me a season, Coach.
Winter.
Winter. They'll have certain types of winds in the winter when it's cold. It'll be dry then. Name the opposite of winter.
Winter is coming. Summer.
Summer. All right,
summer.
Real wet. That's when you think of the rains from the monsoon. They do. They bring lots of rain.
So, Coach, can these monsoons be really, really dangerous and a lot of deaths happen?
Yes, they're unpredictable. They don't know exactly when they're going to come. They don't know the strength of these winds. They don't know what's in the winds. They might bring great floods. It might just bring just winds.
Like there's been places in India, guys, that's been totally destroyed by this. Very, very sad.
Yes, look at these winds blowing in. What would you think of? Are there monsoons here?
I think we call them something like hurricanes.
Hurricanes. That's right, hurricanes. Something like a hurricane.
Every society has a word for that type of storm, guys.
So there's like hurricane season?
There is.
There is. There are some months when it's more wet in the south, especially where we live. We experienced some of that already.
This thing hurts my head.
Good stuff. It's hurting me too. I may have left some red marks. I think I left any red marks.
Oh my goodness, yes.
They're red marks.
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
All right, I'm done. Look,
Man.
This is in honor of Halloween.
We'll hold these up like this.
Today is October the 31st while we make this film, and we thought, hey, India. This has nothing to do with India, but it would be cool.
Check this lady out.
Look at her.
She is having to work hard in these. Man, look at the winds of India. Yeah. Man, would you want to trade places with her?
No.
All right, check it out. There comes the winds bringing clouds over there. What type of vegetation do you think that is, Coach? I believe this might be a rice field. Maybe you got some crawdaddies up in there. Get some crawdads. All you Cajuns going to get happy. Get you some. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, anyways, here we go. So let's get into the people of India. Now, the first group of people you got to know about, we call them the Harappans. The Harappans. Yes, the Harappans.
Or
the Harappans. The Harappans. What'd you say?
Harappans.
Harappans? No, it's the Harappans. You know, get your American right.
Either way.
It's the Harappans. We be Harappin, right? Are we rapping? You got one for us today?
We can't. No, I do not. Let's go.
All right. So, all right, look at the top. You got to look at the top. Read that to us, Coach.
First civilization in India, the Harappan civilization. We cannot read their writing, but we do know, Coach, that they were very advanced as a society. How do we know that?
We look at the archaeological evidence. Look at the picture. Look, this is a great city. They had sewers. They had a plumbing kind of system. They were clean,
great technology,
organized. Yes, the technology very advanced, but we don't know as much as we know about Mesopotamia and Egypt because there's no, check this out, no Rosetta Stone for the Harappan calligraphy. There's no Rosetta Stone or what do you call that? Would be a.
Well, what it means is we can't read the writing.
Yeah, boom.
We don't know what it means.
We can't read it yet.
Yep.
So we don't know that much. So you can do a lot of guessing. Makes it kind of fun. You can guess why things.
But we can tell things from their archaeology.
That's right. Awesome. Let's keep it rolling. All right. So we don't know much about their culture, and I want you to look at where they are. Here's India again. Check it out. There's India. Let's slide over here to the Indus River. Okay. Coming out here to the Arabian Sea, coming up, Indus River, boom, 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 come up.
Wow.
Boom, there's Harappa.
It just hit me, Coach, that we are still talking about a river valley civilization.
This is our third river valley civilization. Yes, we are still in 8.2, okay, and there'll be 4 river valley civilizations. Here's number 3. You probably can guess number 4. We're going to do some comparing of all 4 of them. But here's Harappa, dividing up on this river. No Indus River. No ancient India.
Exactly.
Or it'll be somewhere else, actually.
All right.
All right. So, what do you see here? What we got going on? Let's look at this map.
Time for India to change, and I don't think this was something that was pleasant and something that was easy. I think this is something that's called by force.
That's right.
These Aryans coming in.
The Aryans. You're going to learn about 2 different groups of Aryans. All right. One will be in modern U.S. history. This is the original Aryans. Made more impact on this earth than the ones you'll learn about later. So check these. They'll come out of this area. We don't know a lot exactly. We know a lot of guessing. But they'll come into India and change their life completely. The India you know today is because of the say, Coach. Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Aryans. Yes, the Aryans. All right. So they'll change India forever. All right. Look, there's some cool little geographical things. Look, India.
My students taught me how to do that today, Coach.
So what is that? Here. Ah, that is scary, dude. Are you serious? That hurt your eyeballs? They were awfully red.
Here, do it. Do it.
No, I like my eyeballs. That's in my eyebrows. Anyway, so the Aryans. Know the Aryans, guys. All right. So when they come in, they basically what they do is they reorganize. All right. So we're looking at the Aryans here. You notice they are the reason that India is the way it is today. Harappans is not the India that we know. Harappans is some group that's gone. It's the Aryans we're looking at. All right. So we'll see the Aryans.
Aryans reorganized India's society, and they basically put them in groups, guys. And these groups are called a couple different things. Right here, we've got the caste system.
Boom.
Other people call it the class system. Other people call it the estate system. No matter how you slice it, you're organizing groups of people based on either money, status, occupation. It could be any of these things. So we're going to look at some of the different castes that we find in ancient India.
I'm going to throw something out. It was first set up as a skin color. So there's some, some racial discrimination happening there. Yes, in some ways, there's a lot of racism that went on in India. All right, so let's keep going. Let's look at this stuff. So caste system. Now, you're going to look, you see this right here. Check it out. You see that there's 5 parts, and one's kind of divided off. There's literally hundreds, if not thousands, of castes. This was just made for us to understand in our basic American minds here. I don't live in India. I have some friends that are Indian, and they do think of themselves in a certain caste, live a certain way, but it's hard to understand it all. I don't even know if all Indians understand it all. But here's some names here. We're going to try them. All right. We're not Indian. We may pronounce these wrong.
I got the first. You got the second.
Okay, we'll go for it.
Brahmin.
So right at the top, the Brahmins. I'm going to say the next one. I'm going to say things the way they're spelled. Okay. The Kshatriyas. That would be the second group. All right.
The Vaishyas.
The Vaishyas. And then we have the Sudras.
And this group that's totally disconnected from the rest. Ironically, called the Untouchables here. And there's a word that describes them too that I can't recall, but we'll talk about it in class.
Yes, we'll get into more of that with the Untouchables. Something that's kind of neat, kind of add to this caste system and get you to think about it. They believe in this process because of Hinduism, the religion that will be dominant there. They believe in what's called reincarnation. So let's say you're born into Sudras and you live a life the way it's supposed to be lived. You may die and then come back as a Brahmin. And then one day, so they're kind of cool with this. They realize, that they can move up and that this is not an issue for them as if it were here in the United States. All right, so let's carry on. Let's look at some Untouchables here for a second.
Oh, wow.
What do you think? All right, Untouchables their job is, and every one of those levels, they have a jobs. Their job is to deal with the filth, okay?
Yep, look at that.
A society, there you are. I love the colors we're dressed, by the way, though. Don't you like those colors? They're quite vibrant.
I do. But she's in the streets, guys, working with the filth. And untouchable, that's the actual literal term. No one would touch her because she's seen as something that's not clean.
Yeah, that's right. No one touched her. That's right. So we'll get into more of that in class. It'd be really good. All right, let's carry on. Now, here's something else. This is another way that I'm starting to understand Hinduism and the class system or the caste system a little bit better. And this is one way it's looked at. It's like the body. The Brahmins, they're at the head. They're near the brain. They speak the words. And probably the most important or the highest. And then you'd have the Kshatriyas coming from the shoulders. And then you have the Sudras and the Vaishyas, actually, and then the Sudras down here by the knees. And lastly, that's the one I want you to point out. The Untouchables are like somebody's feet.
Wow.
Coach, you want to touch my feet?
No, especially if you walk around all day barefoot.
That's right. I don't want to touch his feet.
They're going to be gross.
That's a way to understand.
In our culture, the dirtiest thing on our bodies is our mouth. But in this culture, it was actually the bottom of their feet.
That's right. All right, welcome to India. Welcome to Harappa. Welcome to the Aryans.
Just getting going.
Let's not hurt my head again. Ow.
This is going to be awesome.
Ow.
You guys are awesome.
Woo.
We are not so awesome, but you are awesome.
Don't forget to be amazing. And you guys, we'll see you on next one in China. Or actually, we're going to look at Hinduism, Buddhism. Be good stuff.
We are going to do it. All right.
So. Like so.
Where do we? People can see. Oh, I bet if I click this
button,
it'll
it's
stop.
still recording.
I bet if I click this button, it'll stop. What do you think?
Hit the button. Woo! Woo!